So was it today or was it yesterday where you were talking to somebody and the topic of Ohio came up? And you said something about Ohio and you're like,
Oh, today when I went and picked up my glasses.
oh yeah, it was today.
Yeah.
What was it?
So my glasses, the ones I'm wearing now, we had to send back because every time I put them on, I felt like I was in a fishbowl and it was like messing with me. So we took them back into lens crafters. They said there was something wrong with the lenses. They were going to send them back in. They came back in today. They're perfect. But while we were talking, she said that she had another pair that somebody brought back that had the same issue where it was like a wave in the middle, wavy. It was messing with the eyesight. And the other lady that worked there said, "This two pairs. She hasn't seen any in like 5 years, and suddenly two pair at the same time." And she goes, "Well, they are from Ohio, so." And I was like,
Now I'm not trying to dog Ohio.
"No, but everything seems to happen in Ohio."
Exactly. So what is happening in Ohio, or what has happened in Ohio?
Okay, so you have the East Palestine, Norfolk Southern train derailment and intentional release of chemicals and intentional fire on February 3rd in East Palestine. Then you have white lung that's happening in Ohio. You have the Intel chip plant that's going up in Ohio. You have all kinds of stuff in Ohio.
Avian bird flu up there too?
Probably.
Is that Indiana?
It's supposed to be everywhere,
Okay,
but yeah.
all right. Look, the whole point of this is if you see something, say something, right? And I see something, and I want to say something because I feel like this is a warning. This is a hint.
Okay.
It's a precursor.
Okay.
And then we'll look back, just like we did today on the live stream, and then we have done in the past on other topics, other major events, breaking news or whatever. We'll look back and say, I remember when that happened before. It all makes sense now. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't seen the live stream about facial recognition, you might want to go check it out because they're checking you out. But this one here, kind of alarming. Ohio National Guard looking for workers, offering a $20,000 bonus.
Well, you and I talked about it earlier that we are under military staffed and they need to get people in there. National Guard is still part of it, but why do we need so many National Guard?
Why is it Ohio? Why is it such an urgency? And why are they willing to pay so much money and a bonus for a place that is well known? Mm-hmm. Not necessarily for the greatest things and reasonings and events happening in the news and tragedies and corruption. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, this was released yesterday. This is WKBN, First News 27, Youngstown, Ohio.
I wonder if Governor Mike DeWine is the one who was like...
Is he still the governor?
Pretty sure.
I think he is. I don't know. Maybe. I haven't heard anything different. The Ohio National Guard shifted its focus during the pandemic. It staffed the food banks and passed out food to people who desperately needed it during a critical time. That mission ended. It's funny how they say that mission. Mm-hmm. It's like when that went down, you were able to shift the National Guard's focus to that because there was no other threat.
Yeah. And now you need more National Guards because you're perceiving a threat somewhere, somehow?
That mission ended, but the National Guard is still important and needs workers. It needs workers. The National Guard in Ohio has 43 armories statewide and over 11,000 members. The role it plays cannot be overlooked, said Staff Sergeant Troy Brown with the Foxtrot Company recruiting team. It's critical because we are the main force that can respond to threats here in the United States and protect the people of this country on our own soil at a moment's notice, said Sergeant Brown.
So, National Guard, you can be any age, whereas in regular military, it's only up to a certain age. Is that correct?
That's a good question.
I wonder what the National Guard cutoff age is, because I don't know. I don't know if it's all the same. Maximum age National Guard recruit, 17 and 35. Wow.
Most people between the age of 17 and 35 are eligible to join.
However, due to strict guidelines, we do have strict guidelines. Never mind. So
I bet you they probably make an exception now.
At this point, yeah, but they might make the exception of we'll let you in, but we're not giving you the $20,000.
Ooh. The Guard has 150 jobs from which to choose, from transportation specialists, engineers, heavy equipment operators, and electricians. A perfect example of this is approximately 4 years ago, I had an individual who was a dentist that joined the National Guard as an infantryman, said Sergeant Brown. The National Guard, to make an impact, it's looking for people. Oh, okay.
It's looking for
Stand
people
corrected.
ages to 18 to 40.
We
So
bumped it up to 40.
somewhere there's been a change.
Yeah. So according to National Guard Bureau,
It's 17
.mil,
to 35.
it was 17 to 35. And they've since adjusted that. And it's
Up the
now
age for entry and
18
extended.
to 40.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad they've upped the age of entry personally.
And now it's 18 to 40. I don't know if I can get that contrast to work. 18 to 40. Their mission could be in Ohio, or it could take them around the world. Recruiting has changed. Many people start their journey reaching out through a text, email, or an app message. Officials say that with any job in the military, it's critical to fill the positions. A $20,000 bonus is available too. Be sure to ask about it.
So here's the thing. I can guarantee that they're trying to get people to sign up for the National Guard because people won't sign up for the Army, the Marines, or whatever else. A lot of people think National Guard has to do within your own borders.
Yeah, I would have thought that too,
Yeah.
but they're saying you can go around the world, and it just hit me.
Huh.
Ow. The countertop hit
Yeah, I
me.
was about to say.
But I was recording this morning, and I can't pull it now because we are
Using
on
the
the
phone.
video. Actually, let me see here. All right, I'm going to do a screen share, see if I can pull this up. And, oh, man. Oh, it was yesterday.
Okay.
I thought it was today. U.S. Army recruit. They called yesterday.
Trying to get you before you're out of the time.
Maybe, possibly.
Because once you're in, do they kick you out when you hit 40 or do they let you continue on?
You know, it's funny you say that because that's a good question. I would say probably not, but we have proof and instances of people getting discharged from the Army for not getting getting the juice. So anything's possible. They'll get what they want out of you, use you and abuse you, toss you to the side, and maybe
Wham, bam,
even
thank you, sir.
yeah. Or ma'am now.
or ma'am.
You know,
Or
some of
ma'am.
these women got penises.
Yeah.
And, you know, they'll toss you to the side and charge you for your gear when you return home, even though they told you to leave it in Afghanistan.
Yep. Good old United States government.
Government.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends go pop.